guys, welcome back. So in this video, while I'm starting off by doing something that I absolutely love in this car, I'm going to talk about 5 things I don't particularly like about my 991. And I think they're probably pretty specific to me as opposed to just general about the model. Now, if you saw my video from the other day where I talked about my initial driving experience, you know, first couple of days worth of ownership of this car, I talked about the 5 things I love about this car. So I think it's only sporting and only fair, and a couple of you have asked for this, to talk about the 5 things I don't really like about the car. So they're not in any particular order, I think. They're all pretty much, you know, on a par with one another. So let's do the rundown. All right, first off, and this is maybe me going crazy, the keychain that, you know, sits on the key as I'm driving is tickling my knee. And it's really annoying because it's tickly. It didn't happen in my 997, so I'm trying to figure out why it's happening in the 991. I mean, the cabin's bigger, I've got more legroom, but for some reason the key is tickling my knee. So I've got to the point where I'm getting into the car, taking off the keychain when I drive the car, and then putting it back on when I leave, which is also ridiculous. But why would that be? I mean, is the steering column and ignition switch lower in the 991 than it is in the 997? I mean, surely not. Am I high? I mean, I feel lowered. I just can't figure it out. But in fact, it's doing it right now, so I'm going to take it off. But this is tickling my knee, and that's really annoying. Easily fixed. Now it's not tickling. The second thing in the 991 that is driving me crazy is this center console, which is squeaking. Can you hear that? I kind of fixed the center console lid when I fixed squeaking a little bit when I put the new lid with the crest on. That helped a little bit, but I've had to order the lower part, and it's going to require me to take out the back seats, take out the console across the back seats to allow me to take off the lid. There's a great YouTube video that walks through it from another 991 enthusiast. So I'm going to copy his instructions, and hopefully that'll fix it. But it's very annoying because anytime I rest my arm or as I'm getting in and out of the car, it just squeaks, and it shouldn't squeak. It just, you know, annoying. What else? So that's 2. Number 3, where's the engine? Where is the engine? You know, no more open up the rear engine bay and there it is. You know, all I can see are these 2 fans which you take out if you want to do the oil change. There's no more engine bay, so that's a bit disappointing. I mean, I like how it looks back there, but with the 996 and the 997, you know, you can see the mechanics, you can see the pulleys, you can see the air filter, the coolant. You know, it just, that was a car. I mean, that's a car to me. You lift up the hood and you can see the engine. Here it feels like, I don't know, I'm driving like a Matchbox toy, you know what I mean? It's like you can't see the engine. So that's pretty annoying. It looks nice, but I feel like I've lost something now because I can't get my hands on the engine directly. And you know, taking off the rear bumper to change the air filters, ridiculous. Having to pull all the trim apart to replace the oil, also pretty ridiculous. So yeah, that's pretty annoying. So that's 3. I'm starting to struggle. The PCM, come on. No Apple CarPlay in the first generation 991. It was released in 2012, okay, so that's pretty early for CarPlay, but that's annoying. And there isn't an upgrade. You have to contact you contact the dealer, they tell you they can't do anything. It's probably because they want you to buy the 991 second generation. So you know, that is also a bit frustrating. And then 5th, and I suppose this isn't specific to me, but it is the rear tail lights. I mean, they look fine, and I'm not gonna focus or dwell on them because I think that will eventually just, you know, do the car a disservice and really annoy me. I don't want to do that, and I don't want to make it a thing, but they're just not as nice as the second gen 992, and I actually think they're not as nice as the 991. I mean, sorry, the 997. So, you know, there it is. There are my 5 things that I don't particularly like about the 991, and I don't know if any of them are more irritating or, you know, disappointing than the other. Definitely the itchy knee with the with the keychain, but it is what it is. Anyway, there you go. I don't want to sound like the guy who's complaining about his Porsche, because who wants to be that guy? All of these are fixable, and, you know, whatever. So thanks for watching, and thanks everybody for your continued comments on the other 991 videos. Really appreciate them, and the banter that's been going backwards and forwards has been amazing. And a lot of you have been sharing your photos of some of the interior upgrades that you've made to your 991s, and they're all awesome. Some maybe not quite to my taste, but I really like all of them. So please, if you have my email address, it's in the channel, autoamateurblogger@gmail.com. Keep sending me your photos, even of your 997s. I'd really like to see them, of course, and talk. So that's what it's all about, right? The Porsche 911 brotherhood, this community that we found on YouTube and all contribute to, whether we're making content or we're commenting on videos. It's just tremendous. So more of the same. Now, with the 4th of July almost upon us, this is a holiday, you know, of course, for folks in the United States. I'm hopefully going to find a little bit of time to do some of the other videos I've been talking about. So the oil change, the engine air filters, my spacers should hopefully, my wheel spacers should be arriving in the next couple of days if the holiday doesn't, you know, ruin the delivery plans. And then I've got to get my drone sort of corrected and fixed. I probably won't make a video on that. It's flying okay, but it might fall out of the sky at any time. So that's it. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much. Bye.